Something's broken in the whole politics of the country. And I would argue to you, what is broken is the Democratic Party. Now, I didn't come here to condemn the Democratic Party or to condemn, good, sincere people who go out there. I'm not even going to condemn the Republican Party. I'm a Wisconsinite. I am closest ideologically to the Republican Party. It's just that I'm closest ideologically to the Republican Party of 1854, founded in Ripon, not to where it is today. But I realize parties evolve. I said I realize parties evolve. Mary up here said, or devolve. But this is an important thing to understand. Parties do evolve and they devolve. They do change. And what the Democratic Party has evolved into is an exceptionally cautious institution. An institution that talks to most of the people in this room and says, well, we're the good guys. We're going to do the right thing. Just get us elected. And you know what? If it actually happened, that would work. But the problem is that too frequently, Democrats operate as a managerial party. And that is when the Republicans wreck everything so badly that you elect a Democrat, then the Democrat comes in and says, well, it's my job to clean up the mess, right? It's my job to manage the mess. I can't give you anything. I can't improve very much because there's such a mess here. I've got to clean it up. And so the Democrats have become my mom. And I love that in a sense, but except the truth is my mom is way more radical than a Democrat. But she's down in Burlington. But she's represented by Robin Boss. Whoa. And I don't want to deviate too much here, but I want to give a special appreciation to Robin Boss for formally acknowledging that we now operate in a pay-to-play system and saying it on Mike Goucher's show. But look, this is the thing. The Democrats have evolved into the person who you expect to clean when you're a kid, right? Right? You don't hang your clothes up. You don't clean your room up. And somehow it magically gets cleaned up, right? Somebody comes in and picks up the clothes. Somebody puts your books on the shelf. Somebody makes your bed. Well, yeah, it's a wonderful person and we adore her, but sometimes we don't appreciate her enough. And the reality is that's what the Democratic Party's made itself. It's the party that comes in and cleans up after the mess is made. George W. Bush and Dick Cheney.
Oh, yeah.
I know we've forgotten about them. But George W. Bush and Dick Cheney, I mean, with all due respect, they crashed the global economy. Right? They crashed the global economy, and then they said, okay, here, yeah, you guys can have the presidency for a while. You can have it all. And you can love Obama or hate the guy, but the guy literally comes in January of 2009, and they say, well, look at him, he screwed it all up. Right? No, he didn't. Barack Obama took a collapsed American economy and he tried to manage the mess that he had been given. The problem is, and I respect the president in many ways, but the problem is we didn't need a manager. We needed a policeman to come in there, or a policewoman, and start to hold people to account for collapsing the global economy. And that didn't happen. That didn't happen. And when you come in and manage the mess, you end up in a situation where people think that's all you can do. And I would suggest to you that for the last 8 years, 6 years now, coming on toward 8, we have been in a circumstance where people look at the Democratic Party as a party that can only manage the mess, that can't fix the problem. And it is, in my view, because the Democratic Party, and it's not all going to be about the Democratic Party here, I promise you that, but it is my view that the Democratic Party doesn't look like it can throw a punch.